سبيل الدموع سبيل مريح تنهد.
In Surah Al-Talaq, verses 2 and 3, Allah the Almighty promises, وَمَنْ يَتَّقِ اللَّهَ يَجْعَلْ لَهُ مَخْرَجًا وَيَرْزُقْهُ مِنْ حَيْثُ لَا يَحْتَسِبُ. And whoever is mindful of Allah, He will make a way out for him and provide for him from sources he could never imagine. This is my go-to verse. It is the verse that makes me smile, the verse that gives me confidence no matter what situation I find myself in. Imagine being told that Allah, the creator of the heavens and the earth, the one who merely says be and it is, has guaranteed you an escape from every trial. The one who controls the universe assures us that He will provide solutions and sustenance from places beyond our understanding. But there is something important we must understand. This promise is conditional. It is tied to one thing, taqwa. In the same surah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, وَمَنْ يَتَّقِ اللَّهَ يَجْعَلْ لَهُ مِنْ أَمْرِهِ يُسْرًا. And whoever is mindful of Allah, He will make for him his affairs easy. Allah's help is not unconditional. He does not promise to find a way out for everyone, only for those who have taqwa. Taqwa is often translated as mindfulness of Allah or consciousness of Allah. It means living every moment knowing that Allah is watching. It is choosing what pleases Him even when it is difficult and avoiding what displeases Him even when it seems easy. The Prophet Muhammad ﷺ described taqwa beautifully when he said, "Taqwa is here," and he pointed to his heart 3 times. Taqwa is not just about avoiding sin. It is actively choosing obedience even when it is hard. It is about doing our duty toward Allah no matter the cost, because we will be held accountable for our choices. Too often, we expect Allah's help while neglecting our own responsibilities. We want relief from hardship, yet we compromise in our obligations towards Him. We seek Allah's provisions, yet we fall into disobedience in search of worldly solutions. But Allah's promise comes with a condition. We must first do our part. Let me share a beautiful example of taqwa from the seerah. One night, while patrolling the streets of Medina, Umar ibn al-Khattab radiallahu anhu overheard a conversation between a mother and her daughter. The mother instructed the girl to mix milk with water to increase its quantity for sale, but the daughter refused. She reminded her mother that although Umar radiallahu could not see them, Allah was watching. This was true taqwa, not just avoiding sin in public, but staying firm in private when no one else could see. Impressed by the young woman's honesty and faith, Umar radiallahu anhu investigated her family and later arranged for her to marry his son Asim. This woman eventually became the grandmother of Umar ibn Abdul Aziz, the future caliph known for his justice and piety. So what does the story teach us? That when we uphold taqwa, even in the smallest matters, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will elevate us in ways we never imagined. Definitely, taqwa is not easy. Life is full of tests that challenge our ability to remain obedient to Allah. But these tests are exactly where we prove our taqwa. Take for instance the recent flooding in Maiduguri, Nigeria. Many have lost their loved ones, their homes and all their possessions. This is a real test of faith. Shaitan may tempt them to take an interest-based loan or resort to dishonest means to rebuild their lives. But true taqwa means resisting these temptations and choosing only halal means. It means trusting that if we do our part, remaining patient, seeking halal provisions and turning to Allah, He will provide in ways we never imagined. Similarly, a sister might be in a difficult marriage. Every effort at reconciliation might seem useless. The easy path would be to neglect our obligations or retaliate in ways that displease Allah. But having taqwa means fulfilling her obligations towards Allah first, being the best spouse she can, regardless of the other person's actions, while trusting that Allah, Al-Jabbar, the mender of hearts, is capable of bringing solutions from places she never imagined. Allah has promised His help, His sustenance and His solutions, but only when we uphold our end of the deal. If we disobey Him, take shortcuts or compromise our faith for temporary ease, Can we then complain when we don't see the relief we seek? Allah says, فَمَن يَعْمَلْ مِثْقَالَ ذَرَّةٍ خَيْرًا يَرَهُ. So whoever does an atom's weight of good will see it. And also, وَمَن يَعْمَلْ مِثْقَالَ ذَرَّةٍ شَرًّا يَرَهُ. And whoever does an atom's weight of evil will see it. We will be held accountable for our choices. If we seek Allah's help, we must first walk the path of taqwa. So my dear brothers and sisters in faith, Allah's promise is sure. He will always provide, He will always find a way out, but only for those who remain mindful of Him. It is up to us to prove our taqwa by making the right choices, even when it is difficult. No matter what trial we are facing, let us hold firm in our obedience to Allah, knowing that His help is always near. Let's strive to keep taqwa alive in our hearts. Let's remember that our actions matter and that Allah's promise will be fulfilled, but only if we do our part. And we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to keep us firm upon His path and make us among those who uphold taqwa in all circumstances.
وبث الدعاء الخفي الصريح يسعك الفضاء الرحيب الفسيح سبيل الدموع سبيل مريح تنهدى يا صاحي كي تستريح